Welcome back, Powerful Mind. How you guys doing since last time? We've missed you so much, baby, and we are back, and we are better than ever. And today we have a wonderful episode here for you guys. We talk about all the current things that we're working on. We talk about the importance of a developing mindset as a creator in the industry. We talk about the effects that having a routine and habits can have on you and your success in your journeys. And we also talk about the importance of seeking out opportunities and how the universe will have everything aligned for you. So definitely turn up your headphones, turn up the volume, tune in, pay attention, and we're here for you today. And today we are actually with our original podcast crew.
Yeah,
today we're here with...
What's up, y'all? This is Markner.
And...
What up, though? It's your boy Supreme.
And my name's Amaya, and we're going to roll the intro now. First things first, Powerful Mind event number 2 in collaboration with Vamp Entertainment in Tampa, Florida. April 12th, 7 p.m. Headlining Tyler Yahweh. And opening our very own Markner. Let's get it.
Yeah,
very excited. Also opening is going to be Levante, which is Vamp Entertainment's artist as well. Shout out them. They're working so hard to be able to put this on in collaboration with Powerful Mind. And we're very, very excited to have it happen. And to also continue to do this process over and over and over again. Different cities, different artists. Oh my gosh, what is next? Who knows? But we're really excited. Are you guys excited?
I can't wait. Yeah. It's going to be crazy. I know the engine going to be crazy. I'm going to bring it. And, I'm going to be able to play some new songs, too, over there, too.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Joints.
All right.
Let's go.
Fire.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Fire.
I got like goosebumps.
That's fire.
I've been waiting to hit the stage again, bro. I've been waiting to hit the stage again. So I'm excited.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I'm very excited for you. I want to see, how you kind of, amp it up this time. I've seen you perform 2 times now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This will be my 3rd time seeing you perform.
Second one's got to be, this third time's got to be way better.
I am your hardest critic. No.
Hey, I don't mind. You gave me the opportunity. I forgot where we was at. I think we was working on the other song.
Gorilla Zoe?
No. Where were we? We were shooting for that video. Yeah. And then you told me you were like, Tyler, y'all. I was like, oh. I'm like, say less.
Yeah.
Say less. So, Amaya is always looking out for opportunities for me. So, I'm appreciative.
The alley.
Yeah, the alley. The
alley to the oop.
The alley.
Tia, are you excited?
Yeah, hell yeah.
This
is fire. And like I was saying, at 7 months, right? That's what you said?
7 months since the last event.
It's a pretty major scale up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Super
like you said, way bigger artists. And then you're opening, you know what I'm saying? Other artists as well.
And it's cool.
Fire.
I think it's so cool because this is what I'm telling people. I'm another event, we're headlining, people recognize the headliner.
Yeah.
That's really cool. For them to be oh.
You said and people go, sick. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. And I'm oh, great. Guys. I don't have to really hype it up extra and be guys, I promise they're really good. You know what I'm saying?
Speaks for itself.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited. And just seeing the clips, the clips that we've been rolling out for promo and everything, super dope too. Just seeing, what he has accomplished already as an artist. And where he's at now and wanting to collab with Vamp Entertainment and Powerful Mind is super dope too. So shout out to Tyler Yahweh for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
This music's fire.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah. When I seen it, I was and I follow him on IG. I was
ooh, that's so weird. That's so weird when worlds collide.
Yeah, bro.
I'm very excited about that. But how have you guys been since last time? So much has happened, as always.
Ladies first.
I think that I've just been working a lot. Been working a lot. I think that I'm really trying to. There's so many different projects and everything I've been trying to do. Got approved to rent a townhome, so that's very exciting. Nice. So I'm moving. Just to be closer to work and then to be closer to where we do all the other projects, happen to be just more north. So moving to do that. And we have a couple other projects that we're really trying to drop, but it's just like, it's like so hard because I feel like every time we have to do a project, it has to be on like a Saturday or something. It's just like every Saturday is like something. I'm like, you know? So yeah, that's me though.
No doubt.
What you been up to?
No doubt. Same, working. You know what I mean? Working as well. Creating.
Yeah.
You know the vibes, yeah.
Are you trying to drop anything soon?
Yeah. I'm still trying to be consistent with it. You know what I mean? I was actually just talking to Ish today, but I'm trying to maybe most likely drop just something in between, like another little reel. Not of what I'm going to drop. My bad. Not of what I'm going to drop, but just something in between to keep, you know, the visuals going and the vibes going.
Makes sense.
In between stuff. Chia.
What about you?
New music for sure this month. For sure. Also new music video too this month.
Nice.
And my brain swelling can go down now because the boy passed his test to get his license.
Yeah.
Man.
Health insurance license, not driving license. He's had that.
That was a lot of studying. I'm not even gonna cap. And while at work too, you know what I'm saying? Like 4 or 5 hours of studying.
Yeah.
Going to sleep super late, but I mean, we passed.
It worked.
It was me, Bianca, and Sam. You know, Sam got a 91.
Yeah.
On her state test.
And the state test is what, 150 questions?
A 91.
A 91 on 150 questions.
Like, why'd you even take the
That's
test?
That's insane. I know. Like, they should have just like, you're good.
91 is crazy, bro.
I took the test 2 times when I first was getting like licensed, my health insurance license. Yeah. I failed the first time, and then I had to take it a second time and pass by 1 point. It's like you have to get a 70 to pass. I got a 71.
The boy got a 70.
Pass. That's what matters, bro.
A pass is a pass.
Bro, when I see that pass on the paper, I was like, the dude was like, I'm like, you don't understand, bro. Like, I just got this job last week, bro. They was like, you got to pass. You know what I'm saying? So I knew if I didn't pass the test the first time, it would have like shattered my confidence.
Yeah.
But and I will say though, like everyone, even including you were like, you're gonna pass. And I never even told myself once that I was gonna fail. And I think that helped me too, subconsciously. Because before you start thinking like, I'm gonna do my best. I'm like, nah, bro. Like I'm about to pass this.
Right.
Yeah, this was a no plan B option, bro. Like it had to work. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
only one plan A. You know, that's interesting that you use that verbiage because I one time was talking to somebody who is actually like a millionaire. He like has sold companies for like millions of dollars. Yeah. And I remember it's so crazy because it was a conversation that I had with him that made me quit my actual job. Like I was a restaurant manager at the time, and that's
grinding too. I remember.
Yeah, I was grinding out being a restaurant manager at friggin' 18, 19 years old. And Power of Mind was always on my mind. I always wanted to I knew that that's what I really want to do. Like I'm a creator. Like I create. Like that's what I do. And I knew that I did have a love and a passion for working in the restaurant and being a manager and doing all that. But I knew that that's not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life necessarily, Mm-hmm. And Powerful Mind at the time had only been an apparel company. It hadn't even been a podcast. Literally was not even a podcast yet. It was literally just clothes that were designed, and that was Powerful Mind. That was it. Mm-hmm. So I remember having a conversation with him, and I just he came into the restaurant one time, right? And he's on the front porch, big beautiful dog too, and so that's what even made us go out there. Like me and my other manager, we're like, oh my gosh, we want to go see this dog. It's just work, whatever. Yeah. And so we go out there to see the dog and everything, and I kind of just notice. You can kind of tell when someone has money and when they have hustled for it and whatever. Mm-hmm. You just tell the way they hold themselves.
It's the aura.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
It's the aura, literally. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of knew that at that time I think I was kind of seeking people who had already done it, who had already gone out the mud, people who have done what I was trying to do and broken that cycle of being in just 9 to 5 and that's it. Mm-hmm. So I had kind of asked him what he did and everything, and then it led into me talking about Powerful Mind and what I want to do with it and where it's at right now. And he was like, okay, and then what if that doesn't work out? What's your plan B? And I was like, I don't have a plan B. And he goes, okay, good, because plan B is for losers. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? He was like, that was the right answer because plan B is for losers. Right. So that always stuck with me. And I had that conversation like 4 years ago now. So like, but that for some reason always stuck with me. So pretty cool. That's what like really launched me.
Soaked up that gem.
Yeah.
That's all you needed right there.
And B, I will say too, like coming from a career job, like you were talking about, to doing what you want, and it's like knowing that you're hustling for it, and like in the back of my mind I used to be like, oh well, if this doesn't work, but like low key you're kind of setting yourself up for failure when you're telling yourself if this doesn't work out, you know. And I got so much people around me like that get mad when I say that, like don't even put that out in the air, you know what I mean, like thoughts become reality, like the things you tell yourself subconsciously, you start moving like that. And I'm telling you, passing that test was like the biggest thing. Like I still think about that today. I'm like, yo, I passed the test, bro. That's crazy, right? Yeah, I felt accomplished because I'm like, I know what I'm gonna be doing now with this job to catapult my career. Like, man, even when I texted you, I was like, bro, like thank you so much, because like I'm about to like eat right now. You know what I'm saying? I have all the pieces in front of me, and now the main thing that I needed to be constant to make this music work is now in front of me. So I'm like, bro, like there's no other option but to go hard now.
Now it's really time to hustle.
Now it's really time to hustle.
You was hustling, now it's really time to hustle.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that, because that's like the next stage. You know what I mean? Even if you get to your success, it's like you still got to keep doing that same thing to keep it going, because some people get just high heights, you know, and then they crash and burn. And the difference between those people and the people who do it again is just they go right back to doing it again. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm learning that, to just keep hustling and keep going. Like you learn your lessons along the way. If it's an L, it's an L. You keep moving. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like, okay, we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to hit new heights. And keep hitting new heights. You know what I'm saying? So like that's like really cool to me.
Yes.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
agree.
For sure,
I agree 100%. And you did, like, you truly did work so hard.
Yeah. You remember when, I mean, it's not related, but you remember in the older podcast when you'd be like, yo, how many jobs do you have, like, right now? I'm like, I'm on, like, 4, like,
I know,
5.
Yeah.
But that was just because, like, I'm just trying to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And, like, but,
You're trying to find, but now, like you said, like, now, like, I'm very, very thankful for this job. And I, like, try to remind myself of that every day. Because, like, obviously, like, no one wants to, like, work.
Facts,
no one wants to like
facts.
show up and do a 9 to 5.
Facts.
But I'm so thankful for where I ended up settling at doing a 9 to 5. Like I would not want to be anywhere else because of the amount of work that you have to put in, and the outcome that you get from it is 1,000% worth it. And that's what allowed me to get approved for this townhome. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a 23-year-old with like not like that many, like not that long of like a credit history. You know what I'm saying? And like just things like that, and just being able to have the money to be able to be like, no, like I want to buy this townhome. Like, you know, I was like, I want to move in, please. Like, you know, they were like, yep, absolutely. So like, and like, just opportunities like that, and even like doing events. Like, yes, we're getting sponsors, and we'll, you know, make money off of like different things from the event, but like you have to like front in the front end sometimes, you know, like to put down for things, for the venue, for artists, for marketing, for other things you need to even buy for it. Like sometimes like you have to put down, yes, we'll get it back and you'll profit, but in order to do that, you have to like spend money to make money. Like, you know, like have you guys ever heard that? You have to spend money to make money. So that is kind of like, that's why I'm so thankful for this, because I did have enough money to be able to put down for these things that I really truly want to do, and also other things like our shirts, our apparel. I promise that's coming soon. Like, that's like my number one thing that I'm trying to do for next month. That's my number one thing. The event is also next month. I want to have the shirts dropped next month. And we also have another little project that we're cooking up that we will hopefully be able to record next month as well. So it's just a lot of like ramping up, but so super, super thankful. And honestly, like getting approved for that townhome, like the amount of stress that relieved off of me, I was stressing about that, boy. I was like, I'm tired of driving this long, because I've been here for almost a year. So like, I'm tired of driving that much. Like, it genuinely stresses me out having to drive that much and drive through traffic all the time, every morning and after work too. And then you know, just being able to have my own place again. So and we got denied for an apartment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like before we got approved for the townhome. So it was just like, I was super stressed about it. I was like, dang, if we don't get this townhome, like, I don't even know. But we did, thank God. And so like hard work pays off and God is good. And so you just gotta hustle and grind it and don't have a plan B and trust yourself. And like Gerby said, Markner said, you're always going to figure it out and make it better. And that's just, you got to keep going. You can't ever give up.
Yeah.
How are you feeling with like doing that and juggling everything that you do? Like, what are some steps? Because all of our journeys are very different.
Yeah.
So like, what are some steps and things coming from your perspective where he's a husband who has a wife, but also a 5-year-old, you know what I'm saying? And he's the main income for the house and also trying to do the same thing and chase his dreams and make that happen and make that a reality to the point where he doesn't have to work anymore, you know, a 9 to 5, which, you know, that's all of our goals.
Y'all know what's up.
But
I know what's up.
But what steps, because very different, like you have a lot more different things to think about than I do, like, you know. So what steps in your life have you taken to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna figure it out, I'm gonna, you know, create and everything?
Yeah. I mean, it's really just doing it, just taking that shit head on. Boom. Real spill, like for real. And I also feel like having, for all of us and anybody, but having a good surrounding of people helps us do what you had to do. Get through what you had to get through to get that, and to keep going, right? Because sometimes if you by yourself, you might crash out. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, no, seriously.
But if you got that good support system, then, you know, that'll help you out and stuff. But, I mean, I feel like, right, we all have the same 24 hours. I wish there was, like, 28. I was just talking today about this with Ish. So, we had a lot of good combos. But, yeah, I mean, like, you really got to make use of every single hour. And I'm trying that now of, like, I'm trying to wake up earlier. To get my day started earlier before the day starts. You know, I'm sure y'all are familiar with that. So, I mean, I feel like it's, I guess, taking the initiative, right? Which is what I'm doing. Because I already have music crammed in the 24 hours. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just now getting more out of it and doing more stuff.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's definitely like a good one. And if you're consistent with it, it makes a complete difference. I unfortunately fell out of that. So I've been trying to like
strong. You was going strong.
Yeah. So I'm like trying to get myself back into the habit of waking up early, going to the gym before work. Like I used to really like prioritize that and do that, and it made me feel like a much better version of myself. You know what I'm saying? But your girl,
it's hard. It's hard.
Bruh,
like
really
when you
is.
fall out of it, it's like, how did I ever do this?
It's hard. It's harder to get back into it if you fall out. You know
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like,
and he's currently doing that.
Right.
You know what's funny? Every time when I wake up, I still fight myself. Like sometimes I'll go on a stretch and I just get up, boom, at the gym, boom, get up at the gym, do my video. Other times I'm just like, like, bro, just like it's crazy how hard you fight with yourself sometimes on things. You know, at least for me, I know like if I can get into a routine, like I'm realizing where like I can really thrive is like having a routine. That's another reason why I was so happy when I got this gig, because I'm like, okay, like the only time I'll have to work out is in the morning. You know, do I want to wake up at 5? No, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I wake up there, you know, I'm still sleepy on the way to the gym, bro. But I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna knock this out.
Right.
I feel better. I come here to work. I'm ready to work. And then when I'm, you know, so like for me, I'm excited for the routine that I've built for myself and seeing like how much I can like stay there, because I feel like that's where me and B is right now. Like I feel like we're both like locked in. You know what I mean? Like she has what she's doing with her goals. You know, and we're intertwining, supporting each other, and it's just like okay. How long can we stay on this? Because you will fall off. You know, things happen, and then like you might get off your pivot a little bit. But for me, I'm getting better at recognizing it. Because I be giving myself all kinds of excuses, bro. All kinds of excuses. I'd be like, man, today it was cold. Like, you know, like I had to wake up and feed the calves, bro. The excuses I would tell myself to not do something.
Hilarious.
Yes. But it's been helpful, like you were saying. going to the gym, I don't know what it is. I mean, like anatomically and physiology, you know what I'm saying? You know what it does for your body, but like going to the gym and like knowing that, okay, I got this part of like the day is that much better now. I conquered it. Yeah. It's been helping me a lot.
You move off that energy now for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I feel like you can get really dangerous when you lock in. You know what I mean? In a good way. I don't mean, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, human nature, like we're like not. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So that's like if you want to step up in front of people and start jumping the line, bro, you just gotta lock in.
You gotta lock in. That's it. Simple as that. It's really. It's pretty simple.
It's
just doing it.
It's just literally executing it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's all on your mind. It's literally on your mind.
And now it's like getting what is it? The sun's coming out later now. It's 6, 7 in the morning. I look out and it's dark. I'm like, it feels good in here. I don't want to get out.
Yeah. I literally have to. As soon as my alarm goes, I have to like get up and go walk, bro. Because like if I don't, I know I will snooze. So I literally get up and go walk, bro. I like to wake myself up.
You gotta do that.
But I understand it now. Like that's what that lethal shooter says. I understand it now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I like that comment that you said about 24 hours, about like everyone has the same 24 hours and you're just trying to make the most out of your 24 hours. You just have 24 of them in one day.
I really wish there was like 28, bro. 28 and like,
hours.
Bro, that would, I don't know. Then I feel like, okay, I really took, this day and like conquered it. I did everything I had to do. Yeah. But sometimes it's like, damn. 12 o'clock right now, I could do like 3 more things and then I'll be okay, I did my thing today, you know what I mean?
Facts.
But it is what it is, I'm trying to get better though. Like I said, I'm trying to wake up earlier and trying to get in that habit of doing that. So
yeah, definitely. And I feel like me, like one thing that I've noticed within myself that's been resonating a lot lately is like picking and choosing like my battles, like picking and choosing like what I want to work on and focus my energy on at a time.
Facts.
And like having the new leadership position, like having you guys were literally only my second class of agents that I had underneath me. And so now I feel like I've gotten in a better rhythm with it. So now that I feel like I've gotten that more settled, my next focus is putting back the time and energy into Powerful Mind because I low-key like haven't really done a whole lot on the social medias with Powerful Mind for the past couple weeks, and that's not my goal. Like I don't want to be like that, so I need to like make sure I'm continuously doing that. And then moving also, I really hoping and like that new space is gonna also allow me to have like that boost to be like, okay, let me go like get back on the workout stuff and everything.
For sure, you're gonna get that like oomph, that like new.
Yeah,
for sure.
I definitely got to the point where I felt like I just need like an environment change, you know what I'm saying, from like just like my home, I just need like an environment change to kind of refresh everything,
detox,
and, exactly, and just really like attack everything head on. So I feel like I work settled. We got the new place, and Powerful Mind I feel like is getting settled because of the event and everything. Like now we're just rolling out promo for that, and a couple of the other things that we're trying to work on. So so I'm really trying to like pick and choose my brain power, but not to the point where I'm making excuses for myself. You know what I'm saying?
So just stop it there. Just stop it there.
That's a hard one. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a hard one. I don't want to give myself excuses.
Right. Don't even put it out there,
bro.
Because it is that. Then you putting it out there like accumulates every little thing negative that you say, and then it'll make room for that doubt.
Yeah. You know Yeah. So it's definitely just grind time. Yeah. It's grind time, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, so I got a question for y'all though, because I was gonna ask this in the last pod, but we never we rambled pretty quite.
Yeah, we did.
Quite good. But like, all right, for real, what would you guys? You might have to think about it for a little bit. It's kind of like a cliche question, but what would you guys tell yourselves from what you know now, from when you started, of this journey that we're chasing, right? Like, when you were first starting and you thought already like, oh man, like by that time I want to be doing this, doing that, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or be at a certain level to where you're at now. But what do you guys think you guys would tell yourselves from when you started? You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
From what you know now.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, young king.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't do this, or you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
If you guys got to think about it, obviously think about it, but what?
I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm about to say I know mine too. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I would tell young Maya, who's trying to start the Powerful Mind journey, to just not stop. Like, do not stop. Like, I seriously wish I would not have stopped when I did. And I seriously wish that I would have, I would say do not stop, right? And then the second piece of advice is balance in certain areas is important to be able to propel forward. Like, if this is the overall goal that you're trying to do up here, but you need these factors to hold up that goal that you're chasing, you can't slam the goal and only focus on this one factor and let this slip, because then when your goal's up here being held up by, the factors and foundations, if this slips, your goal's falling, So, like, and to be more specific, I wish I would have, pursued and budgeted money better in the beginning of this journey, for sure. Because then I wouldn't have stopped everything that I was doing. But I had hyper-focused so much on the goal of Powerful Mind and, all of that, that I didn't focus no longer on the money part of it, I wish I would have kind of done it a little bit more smart on the financial part of everything, so that I could have continued to go longer than I did on my first stretch of season 1, for example.
That definitely makes sense.
That
makes sense.
So that would have been my piece of advice. Word. Because you really can't do nothing, if you don't got the money to support it. So
money runs it.
Literally.
For real.
So
that's a good one though.
Yeah, that's what I would tell myself. It's you got to focus on both. You have to have a balance of the both of them, of the money and also the goal. Right. And by when I'm saying of the money, I mean you still got to work a regular job. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to work a regular job and also chase your goal. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Yeah. You're not gonna die. I promise. Amaya. Right. But what about you?
I think I would tell myself a couple things. The most important one I would say is to take it serious. That'd be the first thing. So I would say from when I first started to say okay, I'm an artist now, I can think back to the times where I knew I wasn't taking it as serious. You know what I mean? There was points when I started where it was enough for me to hear people say, "Oh, you're doing music, that's so cool. I heard your song play the other day." And that was enough for me in my head to kind of coast on that. I've had my mentors, Justin be "Bro, I know he always tells me that, bro, take this serious. This is your life." You know what I mean? But it still took me time to get into that feeling, because it doesn't matter how many times you tell someone to do something until they want it for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's when you're climbing that mountain, you can tell somebody bro, you can come up. You know what I mean? They're not going to want to come up. Yeah. It's only them that want to, but they can pull you down. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I definitely want to tell myself, take it serious. Be fearless in the sense that, you can take more risks. Don't be scared to take risks. I used to be a very, I want to say scared, but paranoid person, almost too scared to
being
even
judged.
try something. Yeah. And also on that same point is don't focus too much on what people think.
Right.
Because that can be very debilitating, especially for an artist.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If it's something that you want to share with people and want to put out there, you can't care too much what people think, because it's gonna react very negatively to you. You know what I mean?
Hinder you, yeah.
It's when you make a song or you do something and then you show it to people. I know when I show you guys my music, my eyes are like this. I'm waiting to see what you guys are gonna say, because I want to show that with people. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's you won't always get the same reaction people get, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But it's if that's how you feel when you're showing people something that you you really love doing, then you have to take that serious. And I know that that's something I didn't do in the beginning. And if I knew I did that from the beginning, I would have been way more just poised. Right. You know what I mean? Than I am now. But it's a lesson that I did learn.
Right.
Which made me better for it. Which made me better for it anyways.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I try not to live with that regret. But for sure, take it serious. Because once you take something serious, then you know, okay, I can't do this. I can't stay past here. I can't be, you know what I'm saying? Because you know this is like your life. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Absolutely.
yeah, 100%. That's the biggest thing. I'd probably go back and tell Mark and be like, bro, just take it serious. Take it serious and lock it. Because if you do, like we all have things that we're really good at once we like get it. You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
you really get good at that thing. And that's what I'm realizing now. I'm just like, man, I could have
Been
lit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again, like no regrets, but yeah, take it serious.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
100%. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that. I like that.
Fire answers.
How
What
about
about
you?
you, sir?
Kind of to piggyback off what you were saying of you had to learn that, right? And that took like the time, right?
Yeah.
That's why you needed that to learn that.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what I would tell one of the things I would tell myself of like, yo, it's okay that it's going to take time. You know, I was focused already on the goal. Like, you know, when I started of like, man, when I'm like 30 or something, 25, 30 years old, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, like millionaire. Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Literally. And when it didn't happen, it was more of like a, oh, all right. Like, okay. You know, I was obviously like thinking negative in a second, but then it was like, I needed that time to learn some lessons, you know?
Yeah.
Of either myself or whatever the case may be, but I needed those lessons in order to level up to get not to where I'm at now, and I'm all right with that because it was making me more focused on the goal than it was like enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And enjoying the journey is really all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
100%.
That's just you just get
100%.
there to that goal on this
Right.
journey, and then you're gonna hit another goal and another goal,
yeah.
you know. And so it was like kind of distracting me of like, you know, I should just, you know, enjoy and take this time and enjoy what's around me, and I'm able to be blessed enough to do what I love to do, not full time yet, but I'm able to do it. So
Right,
that's,
absolutely.
I gotta be
100%.
thankful for that. So yeah, I didn't even number them, but that's probably what I would tell myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. And like it kind of piggybacks off of like what we were saying about like when you said like enjoy the journey because of the whole, remember how we like had that conversation? I think it was not last episode, but the episode before that.
I think
like
the first
when it
time
was
when
we were talking about like when will you
Like,
when will you
successful
say
look
that
like.
you are successful?
True.
And like it, like all of our answers were like, I don't know, it's just gonna keep evolving,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I agree with that, like enjoying the journey for that pure fact that like you may never feel like you hit every goal or that you made it or that like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
so that's dope. I agree with that.
And I'm also glad I was delusional enough to to think in a great way, not in a bad way. Like,
Right.
yo, when I'm 25, 20, somewhere to 25 to 30, like I'm a, you know, millionaire doing my thing, family's paid, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was thinking. I'm glad I was still thinking that way because, you know, it at least I shot there.
Right.
I didn't make it there, but like
Yeah.
I got close enough. I feel
Yeah.
like to where like just got to keep hustling to get to that goal and then pass the journey, keep on
Yeah.
going, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
And you built the mentality for it too.
right.
Because like a lot of
Right.
people don't realize too is that like you have to have the mentality to even do that.
Yes.
Do you know how strong of a mentality you have to work a full-time job and then also work another full-time job basically on top of it out of
Right.
your own will,
Right.
Yeah.
out of your own free will?
Right.
Yeah.
We're just
Right.
doing this because we
Man,
want to,
we
because we
want
love
to.
it, because we enjoy
You-
it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Speaking right now, and like the person who I think about is the CEO of the record label. Jeez, that was like a mouthful to get out. Justin, like,
Shout out
I mean, when y'all see him, y'all be able to get his story. Like, I don't want to tell a story for him, but like,
Yeah.
there's like I'm under G Class TV, so like there's an expectation for me as an artist on a label also.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm seeing Justin do all this stuff like in real time.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I've only been like an established artist since 2018. 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. Like it hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
And look all the opportunities I've gotten since then.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
Right.
got songs with Billboard top artists. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
big artists, people who make noise in the industry.
Yeah.
Big
here's an
facts.
independent dude who came and did that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Big
Other people who are in the
facts.
game, they see that and that pisses them off. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
they'd
right.
be like, man, I've been in the game forever, bro. Like 8,
Right.
10 plus years, I never got this and that.
Right.
But not only it's connections, but it's also people who believe that you can do the job too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned from like Justin telling me like move with a sense of urgency. That's another thing I probably
Yeah.
tell myself is to move. I can't tell you
Facts. That's a yeah.
when I see now how, especially like the music industry works, there's so much people who have opportunities come for them and they are able to get on it
Right.
because they're ready for it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
were ready for it.
Yeah.
No one cares. It's like, oh man, I can't do it this way. But maybe if
Yeah.
you have developed relationships
Right.
and you've had a good enough first impression where people can do that.
Right.
But if someone comes to you with an opportunity and you be like, no, they're just gonna find someone else who can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna
So
go to the
I
next
learned
person.
like
Yeah.
put yourself in a position so you can do it the first time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just gonna lose opportunities, you know. And when you lose opportunities, you feel so much worse because you're like, dang,
Yeah.
if I just had this ready, if I just
Yep.
had that, you know. So like now, I don't put in my head like when I can
Yeah.
open for XXX artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I got a show in April 12th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I gonna wait till the April 1st? Now I'm gonna start working now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Yeah.
I've already been doing that early.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like now I'm moving with a purpose. Now anything
Yeah.
that comes at us, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. And that's what people see, and that's what people kind of respect when it comes like the hustle and grind.
Facts.
So like now I'm trying to like move with urgency because I see like
Yep.
I see Yo doing the same thing. Like
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Every time he's got some other opportunity, something he's just doing. Like it is so hard to get established in the industry as an indie label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like independent.
Yeah.
Like if you're a major record label, you can blow up in a very
Whoever.
short amount of time.
Whoever you want.
You know what
Literally
I'm
pick
saying?
anybody.
Because
Gives
a
you the
lot of them
resources.
is resources.
Yeah.
So when you do it independently, it's harder, yes, but it's not impossible.
Right.
So that's why when you see people, they come up from an independent or they're in that situation where they're doing this independently, people respect it because it's like, dang, these people really got it out like themselves. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like themselves. It wasn't no major backing to just throw this boatload of resources at them. Like we had to get this stuff out the mud. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
like there's a chip that I carry on my shoulder because of that. I know I'm on the independent level, but like I've put up my own money for a lot of stuff. And that's because
Yep.
You have to.
I know I can be like, hey, have the label pay for it. Have the label pay for it. But then like,
Yeah.
you know, I
Yeah.
got to get profit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's not
facts.
even like a selfish thing. It's but like I've learned, I understand what it's like to put my money into something
Yeah. It's just investing
and
in yourself.
investing it. Yeah, you learn like you feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you got to go put a band here. You're like, hey, bro, like I just like I needed that money for
Yeah.
something, but you
Right.
put it towards your thing. So like you take it more serious. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yep,
that's
absolutely.
where I'm at right now, and I'm just like, I can't wait for opportunities to like show people like, dang, like I've been doing this, I've been doing this. Like
Right.
my eyes light up when I hear about a show now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Before I used to be like dumb scared, bro. like,
yeah.
but now I can't wait. But yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I like
100%.
that.
And that investment is how does investments work, right? You put in some money and over time it right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's
Turn
the
on.
same thing.
Yeah.
You might
know
not
what I'm
see it
saying? Right now you might
monetarily.
not see it right
Yeah.
now, but
You see other stuff
even
from
like
it.
a year or 2, 5 years later, you'll
Yeah.
be like, dang, I'm glad I made that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
now it got me to this and
Yes,
Literally
sir.
one
Yeah.
thing leads to another, leads to another. Like, and the sense of urgency is like, wow, that's a really great point because like,
yeah.
you know how pissed off I be getting at myself sometimes? Or like I be like when I be like delaying things or having to
Yeah,
push
yeah,
things
yeah, yeah,
back.
yeah,
like
yeah,
I be getting
yeah.
so upset with myself. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, like you know, like
Yeah.
sometimes like you need to, but like
Yeah.
having on such an urgency is like that's the thing, like that's the industry we're going
Yeah, that's
into.
the
It's just like
industry.
what's
You gotta
hot, what's
be
right now,
ready.
what's right
You
now,
gotta
what's
be
next,
ready.
what's next.
Nobody try to hear I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick.
And they'll forget
You know
about
what I'm
you
saying?
so fast.
Yeah, facts.
Trying to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget
tell
about
you.
you. It's
Yeah.
ruthless out
Yeah, it's
here.
ruthless. But I like the challenge now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I like it. Now. So I'm
Absolutely.
like, I'm gonna show y'all why we could stand
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm
Right.
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and I think like it's cool because I kind of had that feeling with like this event number 2. It's like tough. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Oh, I can't wait, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's
I'm
tough.
so
It's
hyped for it. I
so
can't-
tough.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm so
I'm
excited.
telling you, it's only gonna get bigger and better. Like
Yeah.
it really
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is. But I think
already
doing like
shows.
one event every like six to 8 months is like a
Solid.
sweet window.
Solid.
Window for sure.
Keep getting
Because
bigger.
like once
Yeah.
it's one of those things that like once you learn how to do it, you just
Do
like
it
you have a
again. You just
blueprint
keep
for
doing
it.
it. Yep,
You just
yep.
literally plug and place the different parts,
Wash,
you know,
rinse, repeat.
that you
Yeah.
need. Literally.
Yeah.
So very cool, very cool. Very excited about that. But sense of urgency, very interesting point. I do agree with that.
No, that's a great advice.
As someone who used to take his time on, like, I used to be someone that was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was just my energy. And that's not, I'm not saying it as a bad thing.
Right.
But if it's too much,
Yeah, then it's
Like,
debilitating.
it is debilitating. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much things I know that I've missed out on because I was just like, I just didn't, I was, you know what I mean? Like, it, oh my gosh. Like, I get so mad when I think about it because I'm like, bro, you let all this stuff pass you
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
just because you're just like, Yeah. So, yeah, I learned my lesson enough to know that, like,
Yeah.
I can't afford, you know, it's not worth it because if you do something and it work your way and you're like, dang, I caught that play because I was quick. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this opportunity right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, studied for the test. Now we here. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
took advantage of it.
Yeah, I could have waited, not been in that class with my wife and my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
It could have been a whole different mindset for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like jumping on stuff early.
I think everything happens for a reason too.
Facts.
I think you learn like different lessons and different things and develop like exactly how you're supposed to. You know, not everyone's. You're not gonna be perfect. Like especially not with doing something like this. Like I just feel there's so many different factors and elements and considerations and layers to being in the industry that we're all in. You know, of the entertainment industry of you know being a creative. Like there's a lot of things that go into it that I feel like a lot of people don't really realize. As well, it is a lot of work.
It is.
Give your creators props. Yeah. Because even people who have stuff like for example, like Brad, who has like Sarasota Speaks podcast, like he just hires somebody to like do all, you know, all the back end stuff. And like, unfortunately, I'm not there yet. So I'm
not
doing
yet,
all the back end stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, we're getting it out the mud until I can pay somebody to do it for me.
And in this process, you got to be able to wear multiple hats.
Yeah.
You appreciate it.
You talk about that a lot, like with the label. Not only are you an artist, but you have to market, but you also have to.
But I mean, I'm happy that I was given those responsibilities early.
Yeah.
Because now that, you know, we have a team that's handling all that stuff, now I understand how that process works. Because I used to think that, okay, I'm just going to focus on music, which right now, that is the goal right now. Like the label, like literally, Justin was just like, bro, I just want you to focus on being an artist right now. I'm just like, say less. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need to step out and like at this event, you know what I mean? I'm not just going to be an artist all the time. I'm going to be networking with people. I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be taking up numbers. You know what I mean? That's like the job of like an artist. You got to be able to move like that and do these things. So like that's what I'm happy that I kind of got instilled that on me. You know what I mean? Because it gives you more opportunities to meet people for collabs. You never know who you're going to run into. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much stuff. That's what I was going to remember to say. And like with working hard and hustling and everything like that, that's where like my belief in like when you start being on like your purpose and aligning yourself, the universe, like, you know what I mean? Like it comes around and things fall in place. You know what I mean? I really believe that what you put out, you know, you get in, you know, you reap what you sow. I learned that in the Bible, you know what I mean? But like, I think universally speaking, like I really believe that, you know, once you start working towards something, things start coming in your way. You know, you can call it luck, but like luck is just being in like an opportunity that came your way because you were ready for it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what luck is. That's really what luck is. So
they met at like a perfect destination. Boom.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, just like that interview you showed me a while back, I forgot who was it again. It was
about looking for opportunity.
Yeah, like you can't
Jamie Lee Curtis.
You can't be thinking that an opportunity is gonna come to you. You gotta go look for it, find it, and once you find it, because you're looking for it, because the universe, it just works like that. You gotta be ready to capitalize on that.
And then like I also believe in, like you said, like once you're finding those opportunities, a huge thing that I always say to people is that closed mouths do not get fed.
Facts.
So you definitely have to verbalize and reach out and find those opportunities and continue to do that over and over and over again, because the worst thing that people are going to say is no. Like you ask them for something or ask for an opportunity or just ask about collaboration or something, Literally, worst thing they're going to say is no. And you say, okay, thank you for your time. And you move on to the next person. Right. And then it will align with whoever you are supposed to actually work with and actually collaborate with, who will actually boost you up and give you good opportunities. You will align with them because that's what you're going out and seeking. And it will return to you in tenfold if you continue to have that energy and everything. And, like, I've really realized that, like, it's so crazy. Like I said, I've been having a hard time processing things lately. Don't know why, but like I realized that like when we got approved from the townhome, that was a huge thing for me, because I'm just ready. Like I'm at that point where I'm just ready to like move and everything, and that was huge because I was like, I sat back for a second and I just like, I literally cried. Like actually at my desk, I was on a call and like my voice started like cracking. I was like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me help you with your Medicare. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I really realized like I got a promotion at work, like 2 months ago. I got a promotion at work 2 months ago. I literally met the love of my life that I'm so thankful for. My family is in good health, and, my dad had been recovering from a knee surgery, and, my little sisters and just my family's doing good right now. And I just got approved for this townhome, went and checked on my car because I thought something was very wrong with it, and there was actually nothing very super wrong with it. So I was thankful for that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there and I was just like, dang, because like the event too is happening. I also am speaking at an event on March 30th out in Tampa as well, for a networking event called Plug Nights from Vamp Entertainment. I'll be speaking out there talking about entrepreneurship to a room full of my peers, and that's super dope. I finally found another studio to record certain types of things that I'm trying to record in different projects that I'm trying to work on. I found a facility that actually has everything that we need to do those things. And the person that like owns it like also knows people I've worked with already, like is close with people I've worked with already. And I was like, what are the odds? Like,
Dope.
And so it was just like I have to like blink and like pinch myself sometimes, low key, because I'm like, this just like doesn't make any sense.
It's not real life.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
I'm like, I really gotta like take a step back and just like really be thankful and grateful and be like, wow, like things are really aligning. Like they are really, really, truly like aligning. Like, so I just really gotta be thankful for that. It is crazy because I mean, y'all know how much I've been grinding and hustling for a long time. So like get to here, and we'll continue to do that. But it's just like, dude, and it's all because I asked and reached out. The person I met, let me tell you this, the person I met to like Vamp Entertainment, his name Josh, I had it's funny because I had wanted, this is before I did the Powerful Mind event. So I wanted to see how other people run their events. And B, I wanted to like network and reach out to this guy because he does like, similar things. So I went to an event that he was throwing. I didn't even go to it. I signed up to work it. So I literally like signed up to work this event and be at the front door for it. And like I'm literally wristbanding people, like, taking, just general admission stuff. And the only reason why I got all these other opportunities with Tyler Yahweh headlining Powerful Mind Event 2, with Vamp Entertainment and, talking at Plug Nights and that opportunity there, and like it's gonna open the door to other opportunities, like I already know that it's going to. And the only reason why I got any of those opportunities is because I went out and searched for those opportunities to network and collaborate with people. I didn't just sit there, and I could have sat there and just watched this event come and go, but I decided to take the opportunity to get there one way or another. Like it was either buy a ticket and go and figure it out, or I was like, you know what, let me just work it and let me fill it out. And thank goodness I did. You know what I'm saying? Because now it led to this event and like other things. So like closed mouths do not get fed. So like put yourself out there, like do it. You have to meet people. You have to collaborate. And the right people will align with you and work with you, So that is definitely a huge thing for
The
sure.
squeaky
Need one-
wheel
one
gets
yes.
the oil.
The squeaky wheel. What?
Gets the oil.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
You feel me?
Period.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
feel me?
That's true. That's very true.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
That threw you off.
Yeah,
You said the what?
it'll come back. It'll come back.
What? What? Nah, facts.
But yeah, do you guys have any final thoughts or questions or comments, concerns?
I was gonna say I am very, very excited for this year
Yep.
because, like,
Talking to your mic.
oh yeah, my fault. Because like
I like that.
I always bring back like the ambulance job
Yeah,
because
that's crazy. That's a whole.
that
like,
was
that's insane to be
that
said.
I was in that lane. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that was something that I love to do. It wasn't like my true passion,
Right.
but I still loved it
Yep.
to the point I did it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But like the music's something that I've always want to do. Like that's in here. Like that's
Yeah.
buried. Like it's not going anywhere. And the fact that I'm able to, like, I have an opportunity to do it at like a high level,
Facts.
like it's mind blowing to me now.
Yep.
And especially that I'm getting these opportunities. I'm making music videos, got albums. I'm working with these artists, and I'm just like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crazy to me. And it's like you gotta be able to just jump in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For me, only because
Yeah.
like I'm a very like timid person and not at the same time, which just
Yeah.
makes no sense. Like I remember
With,
I
with,
think
the
it's
right,
so
with the
true.
right people.
It's right. Yeah.
the right
Yeah.
It's
people.
like
Oh.
yeah. It's so hilarious. It's like two completely different people.
Yeah.
my I was in elementary school and I think it was my 4th grade teacher who told me that. She was like, Gerb, you're like the shyest person and the loudest person at the same time. But, you know, that also like stunted me with like this music. You know,
Yeah.
I remember I used to be scared to tell people I did music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Crazy.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Scared to tell people I'm an artist.
Right.
Because it was so like yeah. I know what you're saying.
Like now I don't shut up about it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
2 seconds in, what kind of music do you listen to?
Right.
Like what do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like that's the only way you're gonna tell people about
Yep,
you.
absolutely.
That's the only way. So
Absolutely.
that's my final thought. Just if it's something that you really love, just go. Just try it.
Yeah.
Just go. Like
Yeah.
it's still cool to just try something.
Mhm. Yeah.
People gonna hate. It's fine. It's gonna come around full circle when they see you circle. I'm having a stroke on the podcast, but it'll come back
Circle.
Back
It'll
full
come back
circle.
full circle.
Yeah.
And people go to like they go rock with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm sure you get that all the time now. People when they first heard Powerful Mind, they was probably like, eh. And now they're just like,
Okay.
when's the next event? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? When's the
yeah,
next event?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Tell it what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put some respect on Powerful
With
Mind.
love, yeah.
Absolutely. I agree
Yeah.
with that. I'll give snaps for that. It was good. I like that.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
No, I think we spoke our asses off.
And as always, guys, make sure you go like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram at powerfulmind.official. Go show us love on that page. Follow our personal pages as well. And keep up to date with everything that we got going on because we have so many other things that are happening that we haven't even spoke on yet. So, so stay informed, stay up to date. And as always, we love you guys and we will see you next week.
Peace.
Yeah.